another one. Over there. Go get it. After we axe these mallets. Oh, it's because one of the attacks missed. There we go. It's always nice when we can just take them out. Orb of Darkness was found. Anything else? Sure doesn't seem like it. Mud Rider. It's okay, we can handle this. We don't even really need to go with Helm Crusher, I don't think. Especially now that we know it's weak to gun. I don't know what's more accurate, but I seem to recall gun is more powerful. And also that axes are the only thing that has an appreciably lower hit rate. For you, it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, we tried this Serpent Strike, and it didn't seem to hit a weakness, but it did kill it last time. Yeah. Alright, I think that about does it for this floor. Where's the path up? Over there. Go get. Nobody's worried about Moss Mallet. Not a single person. It's just Leafeon. Evil Leafeon. Congrats, you've reached the second ascent of the tower. New items are now available for sale. Alright, cool. Shall we go back and check? That's what these rest floors are for, right? So you can, like, hop back. Let's go see what's for sale. We have 906 gold. Now we can sell some crap, probably. Wish I knew if there was any reason to return to the college. What do you got, lady? Right, so that says it's hard to tell what stats you'll get for things. Ooh, I can get 3 new X's. Just kind of gotta trust. We got a couple of these. Kikuri. Alright. It doesn't look like it's outperforming the main Gauche, but I'll get one for Noel. Mach Punch. Okay, so let me just see. Sterling I gave the fist item that was dropped by the boss, so she might not need it. For a difference of 1 strength, I'm willing to see what this thing's benefits might be. Wait, +1 attacks? Ooh. So that means he can actually attack an extra time with it. That's really not too bad. Especially for him, with his kind of limited weakness selection going on. We need a couple of these. Alright, there's our weapons all updated. So let's see, all the war axes are the same, good to know. Same with the tridents. Kikuri is indeed better. Alright, there you go, there you go. How's about you? Take this trident. I see the key fists, they're a little better than the Mach Punch, but they don't provide an extra attack. This pistol is apparently just straight up better. Who do I want using that? Because there's another person who can. Wizard Staff. I want you to have the better pistol. Oh, it's actually weaker than the one you have. Okay. I don't know what's up with that. So there's something a little bit weird about pistols in this game. Wait, did I give you everything I wanted you to have? You have Trident, Key Fists, Pistol, Wizard Staff. Yes, that's right. Okay, so you get a War Axe. You get... I got this for you. Isn't she wearing the Key Fists already? This inventory... I guess I must have found another one somewhere. Hold on a second. Like, if I give him the Key Fists, do they get unequipped off of her? Nope, nope, that's... We must have found an extra copy. Somewhere, somehow. Whatever. Like, it makes me worried, because earlier I was unloading, like, my extra pistols and stuff. And, it sold one of the ones that was equipped on one of the characters, and it's like, I don't know why that was exactly. Yeah, you don't need this jerk, man. It's garbage. Okay, so what about armor? Can we buy any new armor? We're running out of money pretty fast. Yeah, they're all... We can afford, like, one thing. And not even the best stuff. Well, it looks like the fanciest thing I can afford is this dress, so let's get that. Maybe I can sell some stuff and buy the rest. Like, at least sell the outdated weapons and armor we're not using anymore. Yeah, like, we know nobody has any of these equipped. I don't know if I should sell that pistol. It is the only one listed here. Let me just see. Yeah, there is one extra. I guess that must be it. But I can manage my menus. Alright, fine. Sell this pistol. Sell that dress. We don't need this because... Well, it says it's better for him. We have this extra precog ring I can get rid of. We found a new Brave Guard for you. Is it actually better? Yeah, it is. Alright, we'll sell your old one. There we go. We're back up to 501. That's not too shabby. So let's see, there's a pitch black suit. We need all 500 just to get this. Divine armor that absorbs light damage. Close everything that goes off like malefic aura. These are the only things that Zed can use. It is a pretty big jump, like plus 50 defense compared to the plus 25 from before. Like comparing stats to see what the differences are. This is from this to this is 25. Looks like this is the biggest jump. What if we just find it somewhere? Whatever's fine. I don't feel like overthinking these things. No, don't take that off. Here you go. There's that. And now I can sell the old one. For $100. And we're not getting anything nice for that. Alright, let's see if we can go rest in the bed and get rid of that skull status. Whatever that is. Make it go away. Rest. Yeah, that did it. Alright, we're all better now. Back up that tower. Away. I feel like there was something else I needed to say about something and I completely forgot what it was, but it's probably not important. Let's just keep it rolling. 15F, I think, is where we were. Yeah, grassy floor. We can save anywhere, but we do it at the crystal anyway. Yeah, this is the spot where we got stopped last time.
Oh wow, we're in the sky now. How is this even possible? The power of False One's illusions surely are vast.
So you're saying this whole place is fake?
Not exactly. The room we're in, as well as all the other rooms we have been in, are all made out of regular construction material. It's the False One's magic that gives each room its elemental appearance. Earth, wind, fire, water, how lazy. How many times have we seen these tropes? A lot. RPG dungeon tropes and all that.
It's almost like we're in Silent or something. There's a item on this floor. Make sure you obtain it before moving on. Okie dokie. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Is it in this hand? Sora's key. You did it! Broadsword was found. We don't need the broadsword, do we? We're already using, like, the long sword. You're the only one who uses this sword in the first place. 3 more speed for 3 less attack? I don't think so, bro. You're already pretty fast, honestly. Y'all's probably got the upper hand. They're all wavering around, these harpies. What could they be weak to? Punch them. Let's see how this extra attack works. Nothing happened. Alright, well they're not weak to attack or punch. How about shoot? They're weak to shoot, yes. How about dagger? Weak to dagger? No. They weak to spear. No. Are they weak to axe? Nope. How about staff? Looks like they've only got their one weakness to gun, as far as physical attacks go. That's okay. How about, let's see, are they weak to force? Should I equip my dagger to make that work better? Serpent strike, you weak to force? No. Well, you don't have any of those or any of those. I could have sworn I gave you some spells. Whatever. Do I have, if I put that on, can I see them? Nope, I've only got the one thing. It does axe and light damage. Let's see if they're weak to any of that. Light, specifically. They're not weak to light. Oh, looks like they might be force-oriented if they have force attacks. Ow. They just fire feathers all over the place, huh? Okay. The extents major fire damage to all foes. Are you weak to fire? No. I mean, it didn't work before, but what else could it be? I guess I could try, like, using one of those items. Magnify glass. I need to buy some magnify glasses at some point. It just makes getting these weaknesses so much easier. Yeah, we don't have any of that. You can't even shoot the thing. I don't want it to get a turn. I don't want it to get a turn. No! You might just be able to take it out with regular hits. It's only 10 AP. We boosted it up a lot. There, it's gone. Speed scroll. Okay. Well, that reminds me. I wanted to go here and take a look at this secret report. Report containing forbidden knowledge. 13 of these notes exist in total. Use it. Secret Report 1, The False One, Part 1. Would you like to read it? Yeah, that's why I used it. Once upon a time, a child lived in a small countryside house in a small countryside town. They were born to an elderly couple, far past their prime. Their mother had 3 previous marriages, all ending in disaster. Her kids hated her, and she was known for her abuse and manipulation. Her new husband was a lumberjack, famous for his woodcutting skills and love of old record tapes, but also of his bigotry and sexism. The child had many issues growing up, as they suffered from severe disability. While still able to function on their own with relative ease, they still needed a lot of help, something which their old-timey parents refused to grant them. They were denied special education classes, primarily because of the stigma attached to it from older generations. Growing up, the child loved video games, particularly Sega games, and especially Sonic the Hedgehog. One day, they were fortunate to win a contest, earning them $1,000 to spend how they chose on Sega merchandise. This would forever change their life. As they grew older and older, the child had issues finding friends. Their disability made it hard for them to socialize with others, and their strange interests towards children's media at such an age made them a target of severe bullying. They had no one. Even their own family didn't love him. They begged for friendship, but no one would reach out to them. Their father went as far as to hire hookers just a child, or just so the child had someone to hang around. So, lost in their fog of suffering and loneliness, they made a decision. They would create their own friends, their own family, their own world, all their own and separate from the hardships of their depressing life. They would become a god. They then searched for inspiration for this divine creation, and out of any sort of spark decided to replicate the works of others. Sonic will do, the child thought to himself. How about I combine it with some of my other favorite series? Transformers, My Little Pony, Pokemon. And so they created a new world, a world of their own design, just like so many others before them. This one was special. It was real. It was true. It was the only one. They truly believed that their world of fantasy was one of reality, the only world there ever could be. Their mind wandered and wandered until all they could see was that other world they had used to escape their suffering, a false reality of delusion. But now it was too late. They had ascended. The child had become the false one. The report ends here. Sounds like a trauma-induced journey into delusion. As with many people nowadays. So you guys are only really weak to gun. We can't do the other weaknesses until we learn some spells or whatever. That's probably okay. Oh no, I want you shooting. I'm gonna shoot the other one. Now, if only I had a spread move that could kill them. Oh well. Maybe I can just hit them hard enough that they die anyway. Let's see. One foe 2 times? No. One foe. All foes. All foes. All foes. So we've got high slash on the heroic's end. And we've got... That's one foe. One foe. Okay, all these target just singular foes. Alright. Whoop. High slash them, please. Is that a sword thing? Here's your sword. High slash. I really don't know if that matters. I would assume it probably doesn't, but whatever. Kill them. Good. That's what I want. How did I miss that box up there? I'm so dumb. Just walked right past it like it wasn't even there. I was so focused on the secret report. All kinds of bobbing enemies. Wind elementals, huh? Okay. I don't know. I guess we'll see if they're weak to gun. Harry, you weak to gun? No. Okay. I wouldn't expect a wind elemental to have any physical item weaknesses, but I guess we'll see. And we can punch them. Punch it. Nope. Are they weak to light somehow? Nay.